All right. I'm up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and I'm about to take a test drive in a 1970 big block Chevelle. Let's roll. Well, it's now test drive time in a 1970 Chevelle with a big block. About to take off down the road, point out any kind of flaws that I see, anything that's not working, how the car runs and drives. I just went over the whole car on the outside. I walked around, checked everything out, so you can check that video out as well on the page. We'll stop up here and get some gas. I couldn't get the blower motor to work in here. I'm thinking it's out. You can actually hear it clicking. It's just not working, so I'm assuming that's messed up. The radiator don't work. There's a wire on the wipers that I seen that was undone. I might come back and see if I can adjust that and get that working. Like I said, any kind of flaws that I see running and driving wise, I'll point that out. I couldn't get the horn working either. Our turn signal's working. Oil pressure gauge is coming up. Our water temperature gauge is coming up. The voltmeter's not actually hooked up. Car's got plenty of power. Brakes feel really good. As soon as I turn, it turns. It's going straight down the road, not having any problems with that. The RPM gauge is working, our speedometer is working. Get some space between me and this car up here, we'll try the kick down. Our kick down's not hooked up. I'm gonna pull in the gas station over here. It's showing below a quarter tank, so I'm gonna add some gas on it. Check this gauge out, make sure it's working. So far the steering's nice. Acceleration feels good and the brakes feel great. So running and driving wise, this thing has been pretty good. The suspension itself is pretty smooth. I hear a little rattling coming from under the front end. Might have something to do with the suspension, but all right, we'll check this gas gauge. Up here at the gas station, I'm gonna throw about $20 of premium gas in this Chevelle here. We'll check the gas gauge out and make sure it works. And I'm gonna turn the ignition on. Gas gauge does work. Keep on rolling. Temperature's been holding good, right around 180, under 190. I haven't seen it hit 200 yet. Oil pressure stayed around 40. It was cold, it was at 60, so. I can definitely hear a spring in the front popping. Making a little noise up there. Just hoping this guy'd take off. Here we go. Motor feels nice and healthy, pretty strong. Like I said, the kick down's not hooked up. This car will easily kick over the tires. I feel like you could probably cruise about 70, 65, 70. It's got kind of a high gear ratio. Squeaking over here. Dash pad's making that squeaking noise. All right, right here is usually where I check the suspension. Just kind of show y'all there's a big bump in the road up here. We'll hit it at a moderate speed. And I'll let off so you can hear it. It's right here. Suspension feels good. Like I said, I'm just hearing some squeaking from the front. There's the next truck in line. Getting ready to go walk around it, take a test drive with it. All right, this is gonna conclude my test drive. This is gonna conclude my test drive. I appreciate y'all watching. Everything's been pretty good on this car. Steering's nice and tight. Brakes feel good, throttle felt good. The temperature's been staying. I mean, I've been sitting here at idle for a second and it's at 190. Oil pressure's holding 40. RPMs work, speedometer worked. I went over the whole car. There's some little stuff like the air and the radio and the wipers. I couldn't get them to work. But if you're interested in this car, give us a call, 615-822-4444. I'll be happy to talk with you. You can comment below. I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. I post cars like this every single day. And I've got 100 detailed pictures of every car on our car lot, which we've got a lot more cars than normal right now. And I think that's gonna be a normal issue for us because we just bought 15 cars last week and I know of 15 more cars coming this week. So we're gonna be slam full, and we got Rod Run coming up the following week. So y'all keep watching. I appreciate y'all watching. We got a lot of new stuff coming, and thanks again, guys.